Hello and welcome back to Switch and Lever. It's time to answer the age-old question, what's better than a bag full of gummy bears? One giant gummy bear, that's what. Luckily enough, Haribo, the makers of the best gummy bears in the world, already make an awesome mold for us to use. Downside is that it's already filled with gummy bears, so we have to do something about that. One gigantic sugar rush later and it's time to get started. You're going to need a pot, some pre-made gelatin dessert like jell-o, extra gelatin powder and the mold that you just emptied. Depending on your exact gelatin, you may need to treat it differently, but gelatin powder will need to bloom in cold water. Just follow the instructions on the package for the correct procedure. Follow the instructions on your gelatin dessert. For jell-o, take about half the water you need and boil it. Mix the powder into the hot water and make sure all the powder is dissolved. Add the gelatin and keep stirring until that's also dissolved. Don't leave the stovetop on as it's easy to burn the mixture, especially as it thickens. Keep stirring until the mixture is entirely clear and finally add the second half of the cold water to bring down the temperature. Pour the mixture into your mold and refrigerate for a few hours until solid. I know you're excited, but please be patient and let the gelatin do its thing. A few hours later. It's demolding time! Take the mold out of the fridge, tip it upside down over a plate or a serving tray, shake it around a bit, squeeze it, bang it against the plate and watch how it just refuses to come out of the mold. Never fear, nothing was ever so stuck it couldn't be dislodged with a bit of heat. Pour up some hot water in a pot and partially submerge the mold while being careful so no water splashes up on top of the actual gummy bear. Leave it in only for a few seconds, enough for the heat of the water to slightly dissolve the outermost layer of gummy, and the bear should pop right out of the mold. Success! So now you have a new giant gummy bear, but there's something not quite right. Demolding issues aside, the gummy bear is still more like a jell-o bear than a gummy, and it just won't stop jiggling when poked. Let's see if we can fix that, shall we? Take 2. You know the drill by now. Boil half the water, turn off the heat, dissolve jell-o powder, but this time make the additional gelatin mixture much more potent. I increased the amount of gelatin from 5 teaspoons to 8 tablespoons, about 5 times as much as the original test. Don't worry if the gelatin looks grainy, the heat should still dissolve it no problem. Once everything is dissolved, add the cold water, stir and move on to the mold. To prevent the gummy from sticking to the inside of the mold, take some neutral cooking oil like canola and lightly grease up the inside of the mold. You don't need much at all for the gummy not to stick. Pour the gummy mixture into the mold, skim off any foam from the surface and finally refrigerate once again. We're back on track, so go do something productive for a few hours and let the gelatin do all the hard work once more. And we're good! Demolding should be a breeze, and if you used enough gelatin, you should be greeted with a giant medium-sized gummy bear of your own. Now there's just one thing left to do. Cut that guy up and serve for dessert. Or eat it all and hate yourself in the morning. You could easily make variants of this. Add more sugar if you want it sweeter. Why not add the original gummy bears back into the mixture and make a bear full of bears? Let your imagination run wild. If you need something to do while waiting for the giant gummy bear to solidify, why not check out some of the other videos from Switch and Lever. Also remember to follow Switch and Lever on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time!